Like every other child, I was born as an innocent babe, tender as the lilies of the garden, and beautiful as the lotus on the ponds. I grew up as a tender plant. Life was filled with joy and love. But after I grew older, I began to wander away from the fold of God. So far away that my own uncle sold me as a harlot to some wicked men. Every day when men came to me, my soul died each night. I wondered how I was still able to live after all the guilt in my heart. One night, when I was again involved in another act of terrible shame, suddenly a few men came and caught me in the very act and dragged me away, and they said that they were going to bring an end to me. I felt like I was pushed off a lofty mountain, falling, 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 still waiting to hit the floor and die. They took me to a man named Jesus, and they told him that they had caught me in the very act of adultery. I had heard about Jesus before. However, because of the wretched, shameful sins I had done, all I could expect was death and nothing else. All the shameful acts of my wretched life ran in my mind. I couldn't think of even one good thing in my life, and I trembled within. And then I heard the voice of Jesus say, "He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her." I thought these were the words of doom, and I, who was pushed off the mountain cliff, was just waiting to hit the ground and die, awaiting the first stone to hit me. Death had almost reached my heart. But even after a while, nothing happened. However, I still had no courage to lift my head and see what was happening. I still feared, and I was down on the ground as a dead woman, filled with agony and inexpressible sorrow. Soon I heard those men leaving the place of my doom. Though it was very hard, I put all my strength to lift my face to see what happened, and to my astonishment, I could not find even one of my accusers. All were gone. And then Jesus came near to me and asked me, "Woman, where are those thine accusers? Hath no man condemned thee?" I said, "No man, Lord." And Jesus immediately said, "Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more." My day of doom turned out to be the day of life and joy. The words of Jesus broke my heart into pieces. I wondered how on earth could Jesus forgive me for what I had done. How? From that day until the end of my life, I remained true to my Lord Jesus and true to my family and friends. The peace, joy, and love that I received on that day of judgment, I never sold it for any cheap earthly pleasure. I always remembered that I was a wretched soul. Hence, pride never came into my heart, and I could never ever look down on any of my brethren for any faults they did against me. I never ever got angry against any, even if they did the worst thing to me, because I knew I was once the most wretched soul on earth. I could forgive all around me, and I hated none. I have now come to the end of my life. I am about to die. But there is a bright light that shines within my heart. Not doubt, but hope has filled my heart. For I know that I will soon see my Master face to face.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind